This is the session that you waste the most in the gym. The session on your timetable, which is the wasted. This is the session you waste most in the gym. The session on your timetable that week in, week out, you waste the most. First of all, it's unrelated to this. This is a little side project. Just seeing people getting ripped up off of TikTok, doing crawling every day. So I'm going to do 10 minutes of crawling every day for 30 days and see what happens. People like XP movement. If it gets to 10 days and I just want to add crawling, I'll add a bit more crawling. Anyway, the session you're wasting. So what we noticed is, we had like 3 groups. We had the under 16s, we had the adults, beginner, intermediates, and then we had the advanced. After these sessions, it'd always be time and space free in the gym for people to work stuff. The under 16s were like, well, you can't just spar unsupervised. You've got to do something specific. You've got to work on some techniques that are in the class, positional rounds. You've got to grapple more. You've got to go on the pads and do something. Or you've got to even just build up base physical qualities with basic stuff, squats, push-ups, pull-ups, crawling, whatever it is. Build those base physical qualities. With the adults, we just had this idea that, well, you know, they're paying adults, they're autonomous, it's their brain, it's their decision, we'll let them do what they want. So they would just spar. These Tyler Durden motherfuckers would just spar in the space. What we noticed is that the under 16s were improving at a much quicker rate because we forced them to do something where they had an objective. Whereas all the Tyler Durden motherfuckers coming to the open mat, just having a spar, weren't improving near the same rate. Why is this? Well, I know why you want to spar. You want to spar because it's incredibly fun and it's all new to you. You want to get more practice and you think the way to do it is to spar. But especially at this level, you're not going to be able to set the objectives needed to improve properly. Your attentional focus will be just super maximally stressed. Whereas really, you need to take the level down, have conditional work, have objectives. Because if you're just flinching and closing your eyes, you're just building bad habits rather than developing stuff you need. So instead of having these lighter drill spars where you can have all your focus on something in particular. I'm going to keep my stance perfectly. I want to do this parry. There's one setup I want to work. Or just doing something completely different. Pad work, building up base physical qualities, positional work, drills, to develop these particular techniques. You won't improve. It's like, how do you improve without an objective? You know, you want to be Sean O'Malley or Leon Edwards and all this stuff you've just watched on YouTube, but these guys didn't get as good as they are by just hammering each other in the gym every day. They have objectives. They do it intelligently. So, don't rock up to an open mat, especially if there's a class, then an open mat. Don't miss a class and then just rock up to an open mat like a fucking Tyler Durden motherfucker. Just meathead spar each other, not actually getting better, getting worse if anything, because there's no objective, there's no evaluation of what you're doing. If you're not assessing, you're just guessing what you're doing. You've got to put in intelligent work. Jiu-jitsu people, you know, they can have an open mat and just roll, but jiu-jitsu people tend to have a better grasp of the open mat. They will still work on stuff, specific stuff that they want to improve. And there'll be a much bigger discussion between rounds with jiu-jitsu people of what techniques they should be doing and more of a breakdown of what's happening. Whereas MMA people, especially the newer guys, they just want to be Sean O'Malley and fucking, who else is very popular, and just scrap. You know, like there's instances of people like your Sean Strickland who just spar fucking loads. But most people, protect your brain. Do something with objective.